Hi everyone, it's me Alma from twinsmommy.com. Let me know if you're here and let me know if you can hear me, all right? Today we're going to be talking about how to nurture your email list so that you can, when you start a product, that people will start, monetizing your email list, all right? So yeah, just let me know. Um, Just give me a thumbs up or something that you're here, okay? I'm going to check real quick to see if it's publishing on my Facebook page. Okay, just give me a second here. All right, so I'm super excited that I'm here today. My twins are at school finally. They've been sick all week. I'm recovering from a cold right now. So, yeah, and it's going crazy outside with people in my garage and organizing. So let's see if I can get through this today. It looks like I am live. That's great. So I hope you find some value in this Facebook Live. I'm just going to be talking about not necessarily growing your email list, but once you have an email list and once you have subscribers, how do you connect with them on a deeper level so that you can nurture their buying journey? Because that's what you ultimately want to do if your end goal as a blogger is to monetize your blog. And you can do that effectively with your email list, but you need to nurture your list. And there are some components to doing that I will share with you today. Feel free to ask any questions while I'm doing this. I'm not quite sure if I can see them. I'm using my iPad, so I'm sorry if I don't answer you right away. Just leave them in the comments there and I'll get back to you and answer them if I don't see them right now. All right, so if you're not sure, what do I mean by nurturing your email list? What does that mean? Well, for me, the premise behind that is you want to give more than what you ask for of your subscribers. That's sort of the foundation of what I feel a nurturing your email list means. You want to provide value much more than you ask for your subscribers. So asking for that offer that you're offering or asking for that buy of your product, right? So you want to set up a good relationship in the beginning, and that all is based on giving much more than receiving. All right, so I just have my notes down here, so I want to make sure that I'm giving you the correct information and all that great stuff. All right. Okay. And so I think I had a question. I had a question from Lindy from my email list, and she asks if there are any particular products like e-courses or books that I recommend for people with a small list, or does it really depend on your readers and what they want? And do you survey them to find out what resources they are after? That's a great question. Part of your nurturing strategy is to get to know your audience. And one way you can do that is surveying your audience. This is exactly what I did when I first started my Twins Mommy list. I wanted to know who was subscribing to my email list. So I sent out a little survey asking them their challenges. What is their number one challenge? Is it traffic? Is it social media? Is it income? Is it connection? Is it time? I asked those basic questions to get an idea what they wanted the most information on and what I could help them with. So that's a good starting point. Once you figure out what your audience wants from you, you can help them with providing valuable blog posts, valuable emails, and then eventually valuable products, whether they're affiliates or your own products, right? So that's a great question. So I don't know if there's any particular products or ebooks for for someone with a small list. It's just what you have to base it on your audience and what they want. All right. So, what's great about nurturing your email list is that you can start right away, even if you have less than 100 people, and you don't have to worry about having to promote, right? So it's a slow process and it takes time to build, which is nice because during that time of building that nurturing relationship, you can start building and creating your products in the future, right? Or creating those income generating posts for your affiliate products, right? So it goes hand in hand, and it's kind of nice that way. All right, so let's look at some simple ways to nurture your email list so that when it's time to have a product, they'll be wanting to hear what you're offering. All right, the first thing I recommend is creating a welcome email or welcome series for your new subscribers. So sort of like an onboarding series for them. And what I like to do is once someone comes into my email list, whether it's through a freebie that I'm offering or like a free course or a guide or just through my resource library that I have, my Mom Boss Vault, I think within an hour I send a welcome email welcoming them to Twins Mommy and telling them what my blog is about. So when you set up your welcome email, say hi to them, tell them who you are, what your blog is about. And then from there, you can start tailoring your post to get more traffic or get more click-throughs. So linking to other blog posts that you think are helpful for a new person on your list. And also as a way to get to know what you blog about. So again, I let them know about where they can find me. They can find me on my Facebook page. They can find me on YouTube. They can find me on Pinterest and on my blog and all that great stuff. So I link to all of that. And if you have any kind of popular content that you want to share, then you can list your popular posts, right? So if you haven't started affiliate marketing, you would just list that. But if you have some posts with some affiliate products in them, then you can also link to that. But like I said, it's not necessary. You just want to welcome your subscribers that way. So hi everyone, hi. Oh hey Suzanne, great. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm in a new place right now with my microphone over here. You can't see, so hopefully you can hear me. All right, so. That's sort of what my welcome email is. I always make sure to tell them what to do with my email, so that they can whitelist me, and not have my emails end up in the promotion tabs in Gmail or even spam. So giving those instructions to your subscribers of what they need to do next, and also telling them what you're offering. So how many emails are you going to send them a week? What kind of information are you going to provide in your emails? Those are things that I like to tell my new subscribers. And then it's up to you if you want to continue that welcome onboarding series with some more additional emails. I've been doing that. So I like to give tips that are really honed into my niche, which is more traffic building and monetization strategies. So I give tips, different emails on different days, just to warm them up to my brand and my business. And then once they've gone through that, then they are in my regular schedule of my emails. All right, so that's one of the biggest tips I can give you to help you nurture your email list. So take some time, spend on the weekend, take an hour or two, and think of some an onboarding series of how you want to introduce your brand and your blog. Even if you're not selling anything, but you want to provide value. And that can come in a way of your expertise in a certain topic. That can come with the blog posts that you have on your site. All right, so the next thing I can offer, which is pretty standard, is make sure that you have their first name and use their first name. So when you create your opt-in form, whether you're using ConvertKit or MailChimp, you can include the name option on that form. So make sure you have that so that when they do subscribe, hopefully they'll subscribe with their real name. And then you can use that in your email with, I think they're called merge tags, and you can place them anywhere in your email. So not only with your introduction of like, hey, hey, Barbara, within your email, to make it more engaging, you can add their name as if you're talking to them. So you can talk about some blogging tips, and then you can say, has this happened to you? And then put the function for that name. So they would read it as, has this happened to you, Barbara? That is a way to, again, hold their attention and make it feel like that you're talking to that one subscriber. And so that's what's so neat about having an email list and having those functions with your email service provider, right? So I find that's a great way to open up that discussion with your email. All right, so And to go along with that, another tip I can offer is make sure you're asking questions. This is like the number one way I can get replies back to my email, and this is a good marker for your email service provider. It will boost your email reputation when more people reply back to your email, and so you want a good email reputation with your brand and your blog. This is something that I go into in my course, Ready Set MailChimp for Bloggers, about domain authentication and things like that to show your email service provider and Google and internet service providers that your email is good standing. And one of those markers is how engaged is your email list. And you can do that simply by adding a question at the end of your email list. And I do this often, and I get tons of replies. Especially for I have a free course on my Alma Kane site for freelance writing, and every day I have 20, 30, 40 people that are replying to that email because I ask them specific questions to help them through that free course. But you can do that with your regular emails. I might write, let's say, about some great blogging mistakes that I did, and then I'll ask at the bottom of my email, hit reply and tell me your biggest blogging blunders. Maybe I can help you out. And I usually get tons of replies back of them sharing their story, where they're at in their blogging journey, and that gives me some good insight into understanding my audience. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Oh, sorry about the... What do you want? Let me know, okay? All right. So that's what about the questions. Yeah, so asking questions at the end of your emails. Yes, for sure. All right, so like I said, it helps you learn where your subscribers are in their blogging journey, and then that can help you with that information. That can help you provide some great blog posts to help them with their problems. And that's what I try to do when I connect with my subscribers as a way to nurture my email list is to help them as much as possible, because it goes all back to that premise, right, of providing value and providing more than what you're asking of your subscribers. So that's what I try to do, and that's something that you can start doing with that survey that you send to your new subscribers, and also with asking a question at the end of your emails. Another big thing to start engaging and nurturing your email list is be consistent. I know it's hard when you have to be consistent on your blog and consistent on social media, but you should also try to include consistency with your email list. And this is something that I struggle with as well. I have two big email lists that I write to, and I have another one that I neglect for a while. So it is a struggle. Hey, Elizabeth, it says, so is it good to ask them to tell you about them in the welcome email? Yeah, that's a great. So you can leave your welcome series off as I've told you about me. Now I want to get to know you. Hit reply. So make sure you have that action. Tell them. So hit reply and tell me your story about such and such, about parenthood, about blogging, about whatever your niche topic is. That's a great way to get people on board with your blog and your brand and your email. And then you can start taking notes on what they're telling you. And then you can create content. So it all sort of starts that train in motion. So that's a great way to get to know your subscribers and get them introducing to you and your expertise. So you sort of are an authority on that niche topic when they start conversing with you through email. So yeah, that's a great thing, and do that. Yeah, for sure. All right. So as I was saying, being consistent. What I suggest is think of your emails as sort of like a mini blog post. And so sit down as you're creating your blog content schedule. Draw if you're doing it on old fashioned pen and paper, like I do, on one side, put your blog posts, and then on the other side, put your email topics, and they can relate to your blog post, or they don't have to. But that's what I would do is I'd probably maybe focus on 2 or 3 ideas like of a mini blog post topic that may relate or may complement a blog post that I'm writing. And then the last two in that month, I might do a behind the scenes. So an update on my business, an update on my brand, update of what I'm doing. Because again, you want to provide those types of exclusive tips. So I think that's important. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Sorry, my phone is doing something weird. My question was, are you able to do an email series with MailChimp without a paid subscription? I know how to do the initial welcome email with the sign-up forms, but not sure about the automations with the series. Yes. Yes. MailChimp has offered free automation for you. So for a new email subscribers. So it's free to use, and you can set up a welcome series. This is not a pitching Facebook Live, but I do offer that in my course, Ready, Set, MailChimp for Bloggers, of how to set that up. But yeah, you can, if you go through, I don't have the platform, but you create an email, you create an automation, and then one of the options are there, and then right there it opens up a whole bunch of emails, and you can trigger your email. As soon as they opt into your list, you can trigger them to start getting those welcome series emails. Oh, hey, Carrie. Love your newsletters. Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, hearts. Thank you so much, girl. All right, so let's go into this. Okay, so I'm back to consistency. So as I was saying, sit down and think of your blog content, of what you're going to provide for the next month, and then think of those emails that you're going to provide. Now, this is a tip that I'm offering you. It doesn't mean that I do that consistently, but I work hard at trying to do that. I'm glad that helped you out. Okay, great. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, but the goal is to be consistent so that your subscribers know that they can hear you when you offer freebies. All right. So one other tip. So after you're consistent, you want to offer more freebies, right? So you're going to offer freebies as a way to grow your email list, but you can also offer these freebies to your subscribers and let them know what you're doing. So again, when I think I just sent an email telling them what I'm doing with one of my freebies that I have a free course, Start, Grow, Earn. And I'm changing it from an email course to a course on Teachable, and I'm debating whether to make it video based or not. But I link to that and I let my subscribers know, and it's up to them if they want to subscribe to that as well. You could also offer your freebie first to your subscribers and then place it on your blog for a way to grow your email list. I've done that as well. So it's just another way to offer those exclusive tips and exclusive freebies for your subscribers, because that's why they signed up to your list in the first place, is to get to know you and your expert knowledge and your topic of choice. All right, I did that. You can offer unique tips and strategies in your email list. Again, that's something that's what they want, and that's hard. I mean, like I said, I've been emailing Twins Mommy for over a year, and I've been providing great tips that I don't normally provide on my blog, but it gets harder and harder after a while. So that's understandable. But if you're new to emailing, try to save your best tips for your subscribers, or even if you do blog about it, you can offer it in a new angle or in a new way. I like to go back to my older blog content and see what kind of information I provide and see if I've learned anything since then. And if I have, then I will tell my subscribers about that. If it's a new way to use Board Booster or Tailwind, or if it's a new pinning strategy or something, I might allude to that in my emails. All right, so those are the basic tips to start nurturing your email list so that you can prime them and get them ready to buy from you eventually. It all goes back to providing more value and more giving more to your list than I'm asking for. So this is what I've been trying to do more often now with having a more content to offer. So offering like video content, offering even like to Pinterest, offering a pin infographic type of content. So finding different ways to connect with your audience and providing that information, besides just always linking to a new blog post that you have. That's always the sort of go-to for your email list. And it has been for me for a while. You know, if I have no creative juices and my twins have been up all night because they've been sick or throwing up, you know, my email is going to be like, look, I wrote a blog post. This is what it is. Go check it out. But I work hard at not doing that and try to provide extra tips or maybe even like repurposing some content that I've had before and flip it around and turn it into something different. So those are my tips. If you have any questions, just post them here. I'm going to get going, but let me just go through. We talked about a welcome series. We talked about using their first name, asking questions in your email. It is really key. You're going to get a lot of replies and it's going to help boost your email reputation. Be consistent. Offer freebies. Great. Oh, great. Thanks, Jennifer. Yes. So I'm glad the people here, I'm glad you're here. And check out twinsmommy.com. I'm offering a free course, Start, Grow, Earn. I have a new header on my page. So my husband did that. So I'm playing around with that right now. So yeah, check out the blog if you want to learn some tips about making money as a mom blogger. As a mom blogger. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.